Okay, so I want to teach you this by walking you through an exercise I found online that I think does a nice job of manipulating the different forms so that you're getting good practice. But these sentences are too hard for you. So, what I want to do is walk you through this with me, and then I'm going to make you a similar thing to do, but it will be with words that you're much better at. So let's look at what's happening here. They're going to have you fill in the blank. So this is interactive, but so you're going to fill in the blank with possessive adjectives. So they give you the English here. Maria, how old is your brother? So this is going to be your possessive adjective right here, your. ¿Cuántos años tiene? How do you say your brother? Mi, tu, su, nuestro, vuestro, su. He's masculine and singular. It's your brother. So you're going to use a form of two for your. So you have two. Should you leave it two or should you make it tus? It's one or the other. Hermano is only one guy. There's no S on it, so it will remain two is the answer. And this tells you that you're right. I am not good enough at I can't make a website that'll give you a check yes. I could do it on quizzes. I don't know. I don't get a lot of feedback from you about that, so I don't know how you feel about it, and I hate to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I probably will not use it today. Let's look at the next one. My brother is 12 years old. My brother. You're great at this. You're either going to do me or mis. It's masculine, singular. So it doesn't matter if it's masculine because we're using my, me, niece. It's only one, so the answer would be me, right? So your activity is going to be the same idea. I'm going to put the English and then you're going to translate it, or it will be translated, then you'll fill in the blank with what it ought to be. How old are your cousins? So this is what the possessive adjective would be. Your cousins. We just did a your. It's over here. But this time it's plural, so tus. I just did the same one twice, like it was brand new to me, didn't I? That's kind of scary what's going on in my brain when I'm in my 50s. My cousin is 15 and Julio is 18. The only possession I see here is my. Okay, so you're either going to do me or mis. Primo is masculine singular, right? But again, masculine doesn't matter because you're either going to say me or mis. This is not going to let me type anymore because I got too many letters for what their answer is. So it's either going to be me or mis. And primo is just the one guy. So mi primo, right? Easy peasy, right? So for the next couple of questions, they're talking about in Spain. So what do you use in Spain? You use vosotros. So if I say, where do your friends come from? Your friends, all of your friends, y'all's friends. This is what I'm talking about. So if I were in Spain, I would have to use a form of vosotros. So de donde son all y'all's friends? You're going to use a form of vuestro. So amigos ends with an. Be quiet, Siri. I didn't invite you to this. So if it is amigos, it ends with an OS, which means it's plural. It's an OS, so it's masculine plural, which means your form of vuestro needs an OS at the end. Look at there. I got it right. Our friends are from Colombia. Our friends. So we are going to start with not there. We're going to start with a form of nuestro for our, right? But we're going to need to find the form that matches amigos. This is amigos. It thinks I abandoned it. Now I got it wrong. So amigos is masculine. You know that because of the O, and plural. You know that because of the S. So I'm going to add an S. Now I'm right. Nuestros amigos son de Colombia. Sir, where does your wife come from? If you're being formal enough that you would call someone sir, then you're looking at usted for your base, which is the same form grammatically as he or she. He, she, you, formal. So your base would be su. Let's see. Su esposa. Do I need to do anything else to it, or can I leave it just su? What would I do if I were going to do something different? I could do sus, sus or su. Esposa, she's just the one gal, so we're going to go su esposa. My wife is from Costa Rica. So what's the possessive adjective? It's my. So we need a form of my. It's either going to be mis or me. Me or mis esposa. What do you think? Ought to be me. Mi esposa es de Costa Rica. My wife is from Costa Rica. All y'all's house is very big. So remember, you've got the English and also the Spanish. So you say, hey, wait a minute, I don't know what house is. Right over here. Yes, you do too now. Y'all's house. So your base form, if you look at your chart, is vuestro. We're talking about casa. It ends with an A and it doesn't have an S. So it's singular. It's not plural. So I don't need to put any S on it. Am I going to leave it an O or am I going to make it an A? Vuestra casa or vuestro casa? What do you think? Absolutely. It needs to be an A. Vuestra casa, y'all's house. Her new shoes. So her nuevos zapatos. So if it's her, it's going to be either su or sus. Sus nuevos zapatos, su nuevos zapatos. What do you think? Su or sus doesn't change to agree with gender, so the OS doesn't matter, but it does change by number. So su or sus? Sus. Needs an S. They both have S's. Okay, so I'm going to make you a really similar activity over here. So it might be something like Maria, who is your sister? Maria, ¿quién es? Oops. Goodness. Your. I got all kinds of problems over here. Sorry about it. ¿Quién es blanca hermana? If it's your sister, we're going to use a form of two, right? And two only needs to agree in number and number, only number. So it's either going to be two or tus. Which one should be? Tu hermana or tus hermana? Definitely tu hermana. Maria, ¿quién es tu hermana? So that is your example. We'll make it right here. Ejemplo is a word for example. Por ejemplo, María, ¿quién es tu hermana? Okay, so I'll continue then. This is in Word on my laptop, but I will put it into a Google Doc. And this is what you're going to work on Thursday, and I think it will be manageable for you. Okay, chicos, I hope you have a really great day. Good luck with your work. Hasta luego.